2 and then drop. Yeah. Again, hypotheticals, they got 2 Neon, they go show 4 and 3, that's a huge tiebreaker possibility. Things get close, though, 2 and then drop. See how it works.
Neon, they can end up 4-3 as well. There's a lot of ifs still to be had, only certainly Neon is the top.
Now, this is the final full week that we have of SCA. Next week is only 2 match days. So it's coming down the wire, which is, I mean, this is how you want it. We have where there are a lot of spots left, and there are a lot of, it's coming down the wire, which is, I mean, this is how you want it. We have where there are a lot of spots left,
and there might have to be some tiebreakers.
It's coming down the wire, which is, this is how you want it. 1-5-1-4-1-4 could be very dangerous. You've got 4-6, they play PNC, but they also play Xepher. 4-1-4 could be very decided there. You've got 4-6.
I mean, lots of potential upsets can happen, but it's gonna be fun to see what's gonna happen.
Decided there.
Yeah, at all yet. So I mean, lots of potential updates can happen major. It's gonna be a lot of fun to see. It's gonna be fun to see what's going to happen. Laning phase.
Palos here with Maiden. Do you like this combo against Phoenix?
It's gonna be a lot of fun. And the lane's a little bit rough. Laning phase for Wraith. We have to Wraith.
Do you like this combo against Phoenix?
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyways, I'm just really worried about this fight. It hasn't been rushed at all. Like they first picked it, and then they picked the bad matchup against it. It's always very scary. I'm just really worried that DP hasn't been rushed at all. Like the first pick super good together with the bad matchup against it. Create a lot of pressure. It's very scary. You ever want to run away from exorcism, you get glimpsed back in. There's a lot of synergy on the side of the one. Select-wise, very resistant. If you ever want to run away from exorcism, you get work glimpsed back in. There's a lot of synergy on the side of the one. Select-wise,
their big team fight spells, Wukong, Static Storm, Exorcism, Supernova, like a lot of things are going to be going on in these team fights with their big team fight spells, Wukong, Static Storm, no first blood yet, 2.5 minutes, Supernova, like a lot of things are going to be going on in these team fights with their big team fight spells, Wukong, Static Storm, no first blood yet, 2.5 minutes, and especially, you know, just Xepher is one of those heroes that can go over, so Mirana, Phoenix maybe not as much, but we'll see. And especially, you know, just Xepher is one of those heroes.
no more region. Mirana, very low health here.
Phoenix
Even though there's no kill,
but
one is definitely getting better alpha laning phase of 1k already, without any kills going anywhere. Very low health here. Even though there's no kill, Monkey King at success, one is then free farming. DP matches up very well already as well. And of course, the last pick, Monkey King at success, one is then free farming. So DPS matches up very well as well. And of course,
yeah, I'm kind of against using that rule to get the first life out of the hands of the Wraith King. So use that, get the victory, and then maybe we'll get after that. Going after the first life out of the hands of the Wraith King. Press the attack, it cruise dives, right clicks on the Zenki. This could just be first blood for Xepher, and it will be. Xepher finding his opportunity to dive on it. Attack, it cruise dives, right clicks on the Zenki. Meanwhile, Xepher's finding his opportunity to dive on it. It's a matter of when, not if. Meanwhile, JaCkky in back AoE range. Working out Karl really far. And it dropped to Samael. Right there. That's AoE range. Working out Karl
obviously a backfire. Mirana looks at it.
Dropped to Samael. Right there.
That levels a little lane, no?
That's AoE range.
Damage control is being done, but obviously side is still going. Mirana looks at it. That levels a little lane, no?
Damage control is in on that.
Obviously side is still going.
Haven of Karl for the moment. Increased dive over Palos.
Very aggressive.
Fire blast. Now you've got no stun to work with. Palos getting run down here. Not only that, he's dead. So Xepher another kill in this lane. Fire blast. Now yeah, you got a stun to work with. Palos getting run down here. Not only that, he's dead. So Xepher another kill in this lane.
Okay, ahead already in 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, be careful.
Palos strike there. Solid.
Double kill, thunder strike dealing a lot of damage. Okay, ahead already in 5 minutes. Oh, no, careful. Probably gonna be able to chase thunder strike dealing a lot of damage. That's very right already in 5 minutes. Oh, no, one more hit.
time, back and forth. Fairy fire now into the trees, but eventually narrow hits.
Wraith needs to be careful here. No help for him.
Yeah, Wraith fire blast comes in, he's slowed up. This is a problem. Zenki away from him. Palos, they'll get pressure out of this lane. Wraith fire blast comes in, he's slowed up. Right, compare that to JaCkky and then Palos. They'll get pinned behind.
And the CS are also always
Out of
very
this
distinct.
lane.
JaCkky did not have it by any reason. Wraith
Compare that to JaCkky
by a
and then
ton of reasons.
they'll get
So the network is very much stable.
out of this lane.
JaCkky did not have it by any reason. Probably closing on 3K by a ton of reasons. On the top is very much stable. Dire and JaCkky did not have it by any reason. Probably closing on 3K by a ton of perfect room for him. Well, everything's in line.
Kuku making a play on Palos. Cross fight. Overwhelming odds running away from lane. Wraith fire blast. Palos trying to run right clicks. Body block's not going to be enough. Trying to get the juice with Palos eventually. However, Zenki did. Xepher's not going to be a lot of kills. A little bit of solo. Palos eventually. Zenki stayed losing. A lot of quick six on a Phoenix.
I would argue it's actually better because they have zero counter. They have no extra whatsoever except Mirana. It's not really good. Right? I would argue it's actually important because they have this Phoenix egg level too early on makes all the difference in Mirana. He's having a massive game. He's ahead of the Underlord. This Phoenix egg level too early on makes all the difference in Mirana. He's having a massive game. He's ahead of the Underlord.
Spirit
Phoenix egg level
Why?
too early on.
Bobkin's going down for a Xepher strike and Kuku kinetic field. Xepher we can find Whitemon to get another one off his wing run. Bobkin's going down for a Xepher strike and Kuku kinetic
Maybe
field.
they'll try
Xepher
to
we can find Whitemon to
not.
get another one off his wing run.
He's just a big caught actually.
And this might be bad for Vice if they play this a little bit too far forward. Exorcism committed. Not only do they want to get this kill on Zenki, which is very quick. Then now he plays this Exorcism with the Siege. Try to take this 2-1 tower, cut down. Not only do they want to get this kill on Zenki, which is very quick. Palos to find it. Now he plays this Exorcism. Power tower, cut down. Very quick. Palos this is dead tower. 8 minutes in the game. That's your one top. That's great. This is great. Palos in the rotation, trying to get some help to it on. That's great. Palos in the rotation, trying to get some help to Xepher on. Kuku's dive away, but Bob should be here to finish it. Power shot. Right click. Finally running down the Phoenix who is on kill. Dive away, but Bob should be here to finish it. Power shot.
We've seen it a lot actually. Windranger and pick it last, and it's not having the biggest they don't really have a comment there. We've seen it very reliant Windranger and pick it last, Samael from not farming item and biggest further. They don't really have a comment there. We've seen it very reliant Windranger and pick it last, Samael from not farming item and biggest.
It's always good to come up short.
At least he has a javelin up, some damage, still no boots, very far away from the tower. At least he has a javelin up, some damage, still no boots,
Palos
very far away from the tower.
shifts his attention over bottom. They've got 3 heroes here though. Wraith fire blast for the arrow. They'll land with the Starstorm. The damage coming through. Shifts his attention over bottom. They've got 3 heroes here though. Wraith fire blast for the arrow. They'll land with the Starstorm.
Because he will never. Like they want to pressure this tower. They know that. So
I just don't know if I was expecting both. Yeah.
yeah, maybe not, but never. At this point, you really got it. They want to where else would they be?
Yeah.
Like they can't pressure middle. They can't pressure
expecting both.
top.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have to. Maybe not, but never. At this point, you really got it. Like where else would they be? But still doing very well for himself. They can't pressure back top.
It's not the worst game for him, considering he's above the Underlord, and this game's been a lot more solid.
But still doing very well for himself. Another detail available.
Blind Shadow, but they've got the glimpse as well. So Kinetic Duel will drop down the center. There's the duel from Kuku, Sun Ray, top of these heroes, and well, now we deal for the Blind Shadow. They've got Bob. Got himself up down the center. There's like Vice. They want to stay over top of these goes in, and while they're fighting through the snow as well, static storm that goes in right there. Zenki gets caught the kinetic pool and goes off, fighting nothing out of this static kinetic spree. Nice. I think just right there. Zenki playing kinetic pool and she's off, fighting all they have is static. They got static ice and Nova. I like that. That's the easy turn playing.
It's not all bad, though. They only got the CM. Static storm and exorcism, and they only get one CM. I think twice is quite happy. It could have turned out to be much worse, but the way it went, actually pretty good for White. They might get one by the twice is quite happy. It could have turned out to be much worse, considering the way it went, actually pretty good for White. When it comes back,
Sunray, considering just trying to help out, trying to find something. Just missing for now. But 9-5, 2K lead. JaCkky having a lot of open time and space.
He is going for the greedy battle.
9-5, 2K lead. JaCkky having a lot of open time and space.
Probably. Wraith is going for the very fighty reserve as well. Going armored into Radiant, massively slow down the Wraith. I'm going for the very much slower. We'll have to see how they can fight the Wraith, because their team fight is way superior to Wraith. I'm going for the effective way you win this desire is actually by outscaling them. We'll have to see how they can fight the Wraith, because their team fight is way superior to Wraith. The way you win this desire is actually by outscaling them.
Palos and Starstorm with Disruptor dead. A lot of what Vice on do too is kind of fight around in these Palos and Starstorm with Disruptor dead.
What they did bot lane was really good. They baited out all the cooldowns, but they're not really punishing the one person.
Kind of fight around.
Three ults are down, but they're not trying to get many towers. They baited out all the cooldowns, but they have to try at least. Three ults are down, but they're not trying to get many towers. Triangle. They have to try.
All well and fine for Palos, but you're getting this farm, it's not transforming or outscaling at the moment. Like, T1 are still taking an advantage of the fact that you're getting this farm.
The biggest problem for Palos is that he went for a very aggressive build, which they're not
still
using
taking an advantage of the fact that you're getting this farm.
He went after, which means Palos do want to pressure all the way down 30, and they haven't done so yet at all. And the longer they wait, the stronger the team gets already.
You talked about that 15-minute mark around now, that mid-game moment where the longer they wait, the stronger the team gets already. We've gotten to the smoke. Obviously, trying to hide the trees. Pit Palos down. Exorcism committed. Got the boots into the static storm. Bob helped away from this fight for the other. Tries to throw out a power shot, but they've got the victory on Enryu down. Whitemon gets committed into there. Got the boots into the static on to Bob, who's fighting into the exorcism. With this, also pressure on the 2-1 mid. This guy, people think about him as Super Nova, fighting into the exorcism. Silence on the 2. Chase pulls the Maiden. And Zenki, while trying to run, that boundless strike for the exorcism is overwhelming odds. Yeah, Zenki behind the tower, still not safe. Zenki, while trying to run, that boundless strike also far away. Boundless strike overwhelming odds, and the exorcism goes just chasing down.
And all they do was stack so far away to the and again, no response from Dire.
Yeah, all they do was stack. Kuku is available again for the lead commander as damage already. See
no response from Dire.
Damage starting to pile up. Kuku is available again for the lead commander
because they recognize that they have the Disruptor. So even if they run away, puts them back into the viewer, they don't really need the initiation. It's just going to be the front line recognize that they have the smoke.
Malice, arrow to follow. The Disruptor heard around 2-1. Malice, that's why Vice.
Finally putting around aggression after the Radiant. Trying to put a tier 1 block card. They still have some problems. Finally, of course, aggression getting out of it. They need to invade the triangle. Trying to put a tier 1 block card. They still have some problems.
So, JaCkky still just kind of continue to farm away. It's going into the Radiant for Palos. JaCkky has has that Battle Fury last component shipping out. JaCkky still just kind of continue to run away. It's one day against St. Palos. JaCkky
Get it with
has that Battle Fury. Ground kind of continue to run away. It's one day against St. Palos. JaCkky
Get it with
has that Battle Fury. Ground kind of continue to run. Trying to survive Dark Rift. There's the taxi away.
5-star Uber right there. Good service, thanks sir. And now the next timing of Dire, what's it gonna be? Probably the Radiance of the Wraith King. And until then they don't only have to weather the storm, but they also need to make sure that stop this Monkey King going full greed.
Well, so here's the thing. Radiance comes, that's a timing. But what timings from T1 line up with that Radiance time? Icarus dive, that gets the vision for the glimpse. I think Legion really wanted a duel here. Gods and Whitemon. Alright, well, Sunray on top of him with the Thunder Strike coming through. Whitemon able to get the kill. I think Legion really wanted that duel, chasing the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, free duels like that are really spicy. Just these 10 damage duel wins early just accelerate your game so much. Yeah. Your kill here is much faster, obviously. Just your entire kit.
Blade mail to your advantage.
Let him get it. 40 teammate.
A little bit of miscommunication though. You had Legion chasing forward, then the exercise went to the blue. Yeah, they're trying for it.
They're definitely going to defend though. They have all ults available. There's no way they're giving this up for free. And the Dire respected, because they cannot team for them right now.
The question is, do they just leave? Do they try to make an opportunity to jump in and maybe still take this tower? Because they're working with the Moonlight Shadow. They are staying close. But Bob maybe staying a little bit too close. Use Exorcism. Zenki again with the freezing field. But look at the damage that he's taking. They get the kill there on a Zenki. They end up trading Whitemon. They have the duel on the Mirana. And that duel is won with the help of JaCkky. So 3-0 is already dead on the side of Vice because Bob's dying to Karl as he got chased down. Like he was in a bad spot in the river.
Palos might be in trouble here.
Enryu. He TPs away. Palos though, bottom balance strike. And the right clicks. Are they enough? Wraith fire blast. Kuku press the attack.
Good toggle.
Zach combined with the mischief. Trying to continue chasing Palos, but unable to finish him off.
Yeah, and we can see the team fight prowess of Radiant here. They try to fight into it. You just can't get away. Like, you use that Exorcism here right away, and you just get glimpsed back in. It was even a very good shackle, you know, to delay the glimpse a little bit, keep the DP in place, but for nothing. And then they fight into the Phoenix Egg. They can't get out. They get duel inside of it. It's too much team fight. The Wukong Ring, Supernova, Static Storm, Exorcism. What do you do?
Yeah.
You cannot fight into this. Even after this Radiance, they still cannot team fight. They need a lot more items. Windranger is just starting to fall off quite a bit.
This isn't to say falling off. You have to be up
there
to be falling. Yeah. You can't fall when you're already feet planted on the ground, right?
Yeah, that is true. Never really got his game on this game. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see what they can do here.
Xepher. Not Whitemon with Supernova, but they got the Static Storm with the kinetic. Good interesting spot. Duel comes in, boundless strike. JaCkky again helping Kuku to be victorious. The look over at the Crystal Maiden, and this fight is starting to split. Zenki, one shot from the dead, somehow survived. Malice freezing forward over to the side, press the attack. This is a dead Death Prophet. Enryu, though, he falls in return. Can't believe the Crystal Maiden not only gets out, but helps to get that. Gets the kill.
Out of position from Karl, you know. Everybody does it from time to time. It's just a +5. You're gonna get a quick kill when you get baited in.
It's also Crystal Maiden. I think Crystal Maiden just feels like the easiest support to kill at times, even when it's a lie.
Why is he just staying there with no health?
Comes in on Xepher has, yeah, he's got Supernova, and that's on the high ground. Leaping, trying to kill it. There's the duel and the victory. You try so hard, but you're not getting it so far.
Radiant's
And
middle
you're
tower
just
is
losing
under attack.
heroes. Like, this isn't working out. Palos trying to fight again. Sunray right on top of Pop. Up falls. He'll be making burgers while he's in the grave. Then Kuku, he's getting run down by Enryu, but the two-man balance strike, right clicks enough to get the Legion Commander? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. And the Spirit Wrestler onto the Wraith King, and that means Wraith King can't continue to fight on this. Blade Mail, triple kill for Kuku. So Team 1 just outmaneuvering and outplaying Vice by leaps and bounds.
Yeah, I mean, Vice kind of just gave it to them. I don't know why they took that engagement. He started focus firing a Legion Blade Mail. He just gets completely obliterated by himself. You can see it here. Get a good shackle to begin with. Then they get a supernova off on the back of a good purge from the Legion Commander. Chasing, and now see, he's gonna focus fire the Legion Commander.
Bob getting blown up here.
Right here, he starts focus firing him, he's just dying.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's really bad. And then the Sunray is just like, all right, Kuku's going to survive. They get the first life out of the hands of the Wraith King, and you can see, like, T1, they're looking really relaxed.
I mean, they're feeling themselves for sure.
Static Storm on Mirana, and there's
Not a
another
duel.
victory.
That's plus 90 already.
Yeah.
TM also getting caught out of position.
Strike and Creep Storm. JaCkky, though, still getting the last hit.
But they're just falling apart and dying here. Chasing for even more glimpse up. It's very difficult to fight this Radiant lineup like
Dire's
ever.
middle
Like,
tower
how do you
is
team
under
fight them?
attack.
Seems like they're using their cooldowns pretty effectively.
No, it's really just a draft. Like, the draft doesn't allow Vice to play better than they are, you know? I feel like they're actually using their spells quite okay. But just they have no avenue into the fight or out of the fight once they're in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tier 2 mid gone. They have enough duration on this exorcism to go for Roche?
I mean, it's gonna run out in like... Look, they have a Zenki down. No! Another duel.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
That's
attack.
110. Wow. 110 in 22 minutes.
2 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Could be worse.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, he also has a chip vest plus blade mail. That's why the Windranger died so fast. It's like 50, 60 damage return per hit. But yeah, I mean, at least the Wraith King is still farmed. There is some hope. We have seen Wraith King take over the game before.
Glimpse again. Static Storm. Whitemon. Poor dear. Holding this Mirana.
Well, at least no dual kill this time.
Pull down for another 6.
It's just a pretty brutal beatdown here. And they just have no way to defend themselves, really. Usually, you know, when you're behind, you try to get back through team fighting, but they have 0 team fight. T1 has like 4 of the best team fighters in the game. Sure, with the next exorcism, they're just gonna look for Roshan and then probably close out the game from there. Pretty straightforward. T1.
Phoenix has 10.
And he's level 12 already. We spoke about 15, sorry. About how important the supernova is. JaCkky, yes, BKB though.
Great Fire Blast. Sunray trying to get the there with the Sunray, but Xepher right into the supernova, and you're fighting in the Wukong, so you're not getting to take it out the egg, or you're dying in the Wukong's command. Zenki bombing on you. You're all gone. Samael, you'll join. JaCkky with the triple kill. And that is pretty simple coming through right there. Either take the egg or, well,
I mean, they tried to.
yeah.
They got like 2 hits off on the egg, and then, yeah, they all got burned down. Fire spirits on almost all of them. They're fighting in the ring. Supernova goes off while they're in the ring. I mean, we said it. There's just too much team fight coming out of Radiant. They might just go high ground with the exorcism.
Yeah.
Dire's
Or
top
Roshan
tower has
is the
fallen.
ping to T1 middle. Probably opposite with Roshan.
I want to see how long Vice are willing to take this much of a beating, because this is, you know, there is a chance. Like, let's say they struggle to take the high ground.
I'll give him a 10% at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
Well, we've seen lower percentages come back.
Yeah, that is definitely possible. But they need to start using the Wraith on level. Like, it feels like he's not part of these fights, really. Like, he's always out with full health. His ult is never popped, you know? Like, you gotta give your team some chance, you know, bait out some spells. Obviously, you're really far behind, but you gotta outplay T1 at this point. Bait out some ults, item after the ults, go back in.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're not really fighting against the cooldown. Here they go. Phoenix getting caught in between three.
And he gets out.
Gonna kill Spirit Wrestle. Is he gonna beat up? Yes.
Okay.
All right. Enryu finally gets the kill on his Xepher. They're gonna turn the drill around with the kill on Enryu as well. Samael get themselves more dual damage. Palos trying to chase Kuku. That's not working out for you. And there's the Wukong's command. They've got the silence onto the Wraith King. They can continue to chase. They've got Whitemon forward, so he's continuing to keep the information. Balance strike lands onto two. Zenki follows, and now it's looking like Palos. He's trying to go after Kuku, and well, that's going to help him get pushed over into his grave 6 feet under.
It's just too much to handle at this point. I feel like they even got a good initiation, you know? They didn't have ults ready on Radiant, and they still obliterated them. They killed one support, that's it. That's all they got. And even he made it out almost. Like, they barely got him with the last vessel. Tough. This Monkey King is huge. Like, Wraith King cannot fight into him at all.
No, they can't.
Dire's bottom tower.
They're just so far ahead. I hate to just be the Debbie Downer because it. I mean, I would say it's more on how well T1.
I mean, T1 have played really well, but more than that, I feel like they just drafted way too good this game.
Yeah.
Like, from the get-go, I gave Vice maybe like a 20% chance to win this game. And if you also get outplayed on top of that, just lights out for you.
Look at Jack.
It's like a semi-alchemist.
Yeah, he really is so much.
Itemizing into the Basher next. He has Axe, Battle Fury, Ultimate Greed. He gets away with it, no problem.
Luckily, he's itemizing into a carry alchemist style, not the off-lane alchemist we've been seeing, where your net worth does this, and all of a sudden you're just giving away
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Exorcism back online. Level 3 as well this time.
Probably save it for the tier 3 and going high ground, right?
Might just be high ground.
Because they'll have all their ults, they have them right now. And then that's a tough fight for Vice, where I think, honestly, if you lose that as Vice, that's the last fight you can lose. Yeah.
Dire's bottom
And
tower
I would love them to go before all the monkeys start building up, because if they have like 3-4 statues already standing, it's so much harder for them.
Yeah, they're already building them up, and Exorcism gets committed towards the end of the glyph. Palos is waiting over to the side. Pitamalis comes in. They've got the root onto the Monkey King. They need to kill him twice. They got the 2-3. They got the Frostbite. Now the Sunray, do they have enough to keep him on? Yeah, with the BKB as well as the balance rate. They get the from Samael. They've got themselves the static storm out of 2 as well. Supernova in the middle. Man, Delbo's bomb and Zenki. 3 heroes gone, as that's going to be a second life coming in for the Wraith King. But buyback used by the Mirana, and you're losing these racks. You're losing your heroes. You're losing everything in this game right now, and there is no turnaround. You just cannot fight into all these abilities.
There's really not much to say about a team fight. They used the ultimate and they won the fight. But now they're all on cooldown. Maybe they have a chance to fight back.
Yeah, this is the opportunity you have to take. But the problem is you're working without your Windranger. You're working without your Maiden for the moment. How much can you get done fighting 3 in a 5? And really, it's 3 to 6.
Live already.
Yeah, so there it is. You've got yourself the Aegis. Now you get a kill on a JaCkky. And Palos is standing so far forward. He's dead for the first time once again. And now, good hit of Palos, that's all right. But Kuku, thinking about playing really hyper-aggressive. He's got that dual hit the Wraith Fire Blast. Now on the run, Sunray trying to keep him alive. Palos again getting tunnel vision by this. He is gone. Karl gets the kill. They've got the glimpse onto the Mirana as well as the kinetic field and the Spirit Vessel. They will find themselves another. This time, Samael does not have buyback. They buyback on the Legion Commander, though. Kuku wants to come back into the game, get into the duel, help with that lockdown, and get more damage.
Yeah, they just want to close the game. Right here, right now. Ults are coming off cooldown. Wukong's ring is up in 2 seconds. Even the Wraith buyback might not be that effective.
The question is, are you going to go negative duel again? I mean, the buyback's already worth it when you get dual damage like that. 190 dual damage for this Legion Commander they call GG. I mean, this is just...
very one-sided affair, unfortunately.
Can you name the hero? It's a drubbing. There's a hero with a voice on saying it before. Maybe one of the guys on the panel might know which hero says it's drubbing, but...
drubbing, you'll not soon forget.
Yeah.
That's Ant.
So